Tampa. During the football season, I constantly went to school because I wanted to play. And fortunately that year, we became state champs. So some of those trophies down there, I assisted in getting those trophies in there as a defensive end and running back. I had a strong dislike for the dean at the time. You might be familiar with him. He's a pastor now. Oh, we used to go at it. I used that as an excuse to quit and head back to the street life. As the streets began to catch up with me, I attempted to enroll in the U.S. Army. Wouldn't you know, the first thing that sergeant asked me, did I have a what? High school diploma. My response was, dude, why you tripping? You don't need no high school diploma to get up in here. He said, you need one to get in here. And as I was about to walk out, mad, disgusted, he said, come here, son. I'll do you one. I said, what's that? I'll help you get in, but you got to get that high school diploma. So what did I do? I went to Buffalo Night School. That's where I got my high school diploma. And when the principal, that night the principal came, January of '78, and he went to shake my hand. He said, son, congratulations. I'd like to see you at the graduation. I said, man, get off of me, man. You take that diploma and you know what you do with it. I just wanted to use you to get where I need to go. Well, how you like this? 1985, after I got out the military, I get a big package that came to my house. I opened it up, guess what was in it? My diploma. Where's that diploma at right now? Hell. When I'm sitting at my desk and I lean back and I turn around, I say, hey, baby, how you doing? They'd be like, I'm okay, I'm still here. He's stupid. So anyway, the U.S. Army, here I come, street manners and everything in tow. I was the coolest dude on that cattle truck. I was way in the back. When we pulled up and those drill instructors were hollering at the top of their lungs, all those recruits that were on that bus with me, they scattered off like little mice. Me, U.S., I pimp walked off that bad boy. I grabbed my little duffel bag and that's how I walked off. And when I got to that door to step down, Drill Sergeant Thomas was standing right there. And he gave me the worst tongue lashing I ever had. And I told him, I said, dude, you spit in my face one more time, it's going to be on right here. I didn't see that right hand as it came up and grabbed me by the back of my neck. That's why I'm so big up here from all those push-ups. He made me do 50 of them. He broke this stallion. And when he broke this stallion, I hope you get something out of this, young people. He went back in my face, spitting again. I ain't do nothing because I was scared. He said to me, the maximum range of an excuse is 0.00 meters. If you got to have an excuse, young people, make sure your excuse is on Success Avenue. That's your excuse, because you're on Success Avenue. Don't have an excuse because you're a failure. We try out many things, but guess what? As long as we get up and we what? Pop that collar and dust ourselves off, we back in the game. Because eventually somebody gonna come at you somewhere in your life and say, I remember you when you weren't. Well, see me now when I am. Because you didn't fall for the excuse. Too many people fall for the excuse. Too many people fall for what is called the open-dope. Muhammad Ali stayed on the rope for 8 rounds. They call it the rope-a-dope. When he came off that rope in the 8th round, big bad George Foreman went down. Forget about down go Frazier. Down went Foreman. Down will go all your adversaries that want to challenge you. King Kong ain't got nothing on you. Yeah, I know that from training day. Tell Denzel Washington come soon. But you got to believe deep in yourself who you are. I challenge you right now. While you sit here looking at me, go in your mind and take a look at you 10 years from now. Are you happy with what you're seeing right now? Or are you sitting here now saying, Dowridge, he done woke me up. I got to get myself together before I get there. if I get there. I want to get there healthy. I want to get there successfully. But you got to start now. You can't start 10 years in the future to get where you are now. I ain't bragging, but I had an epiphany the other day laying in the bed. My 18-year-old self came and started jumping on me. Get off me! Because he was happy at how I turned out. I stumbled here. Be able to look back at you and see where you are today. Because young people, see, time ain't like it was when I was the young people. Right. Time creeped back then. Y'all got so much in your face right now. Time what? Fly. Forgive me, I'm going to go there. I believe I can fly. You got to mount up your wings and be ready to fly. Because you're only going to be 18, 16, 17, 19 one time. And it's going to be a flash in the pan. My granddaughter was born 4 years ago. I'm still trying to think, where did the 4 go? My son is 40. I'm still trying to think, where did the what? 40 go? Because he tell me, when sometimes I come up to him and hug him and whatnot, I say, you still my big boy? He's like, Dad, I'm a grown man. He's that tall, 6'4". Oh, I got to tell y'all this. When he was 16, he came to the house with his homeboys from school. I went in the kitchen, got him something to drink, Kool-Aid. I went and got something to drink, Kool-Aid. And if you come from where I come from, it was red. If you come from where I come from, with a little touch of sugar. They started getting too happy. I'm like, no. But anyway, he's sitting there. I pull him up in front of his boys. I hugged him and I kissed him right there on his neck. He pushed me off. He said, man, I ain't gay. I said, bro, let me tell you something, dude. So I gave him the ABCs of life. ABC. It's easy as knowing me. Come on. ABC. 1, 2, 3, baby, you and me, girl. So guess what? 2 years later, he taking me to the airport. I got my brief, I got my case, I got my suitcase, got my money, and I'm rolling. He screams, Dad, you forgot something. I'm like, okay. Dad, you forgot something. So I go back, I look in the trunk, looking for everything. I'm like, dude, what I forgot? So I walk off again. As I'm getting ready to walk in the door, he shouts, Dad, you forgot something. I said, what I forgot? You forgot to give me a hug, man, I ain't gay. Let's get this party started, y'all. I know somebody, this is going to wind up going, since I done said that, somebody going to snitch on me, but that's okay. Let them come at me, because I got love for everybody. Shoot. All right? And matter of fact, gay, G-A-Y, put this in your brain. G-A-Y, gaining achievement yearly. And I think those 2 little boys that was in my class cussing each other out. You gay, you gay. I mean, stop calling each other gay. Matter of fact, he wanted to get up at me. I'm like, dude, you don't want this. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. So I'm ready to get him out of here. And that's when it popped in my head. Gaining achievement yearly. So you want to use gay? Use it. Gaining achievement yearly. Alright? My young brothers and sisters and everybody in here, take this moment and recognize how great you truly are. Yo, on the day you were born, the world stopped and gave you a standing ovation. Why did the world give you a standing ovation? Because you come into this world with terrific gifts that are stored within you. Once you take the time to discover your gift, you will be able to go places or go to places that you only dream of. Forget about taking those trips in your worldwide computer. This becomes life, L-I-F-E. Surround yourself, as I said earlier, with the right people who truly, honestly got your what? Back with their interest in their heart. Those will constantly boost you to S-U-C-C-E-S-S. That spells what? You know it. Shift your gears to positivity. That's right. What am I speaking about? People are always asking me, Don, are you high? Are you still on drugs? How can you be that happy? Because I'm happy because of the fact that I overcame, and the second thing is, guess what? I'm on altitude. That's I'm on altitude. I got feelings just like everybody else. Things go wrong in my life too, but I know how to handle them so it don't handle me. Peep this, if you will. Here are a few free tickets. I'm giving away free right now. All right? Number one, BET. I wish you had something to write with. All right? BET. Not Black Entertainment Television. But how about Bound to Excel and Triumph? That means every day that man come and blow breath in your body to get up, you should be bound to excel, and you should always be able to triumph. So when you lay down at night, you are tired because you gave your all to your what? Growing success. The next one. Choir just signed that contract with the Clippers. NBA. But we ain't talking about the National Basketball Association. How about your natural born abilities? Stop excusing because you feel you don't have them. Each one of you all got a gift. Even if it's just what? Sweeping, you got a gift. Even if it's just what? Washing dishes, you got a gift. Even if it's just what? Somebody tell you, how many of y'all ever had this? You talk too much. Well, guess what? You got a gift. I run my mouth 24/7. Sometimes I got to wake me up in the middle of the night. Shut up! And number three, RAP, rap. But look at here. I ain't talking about little baby. Wine, wine, wine. I ain't talking about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me on my cell phone. And if you need Kiki, tell her to keep moving. Okay, I ain't mad at you. Rich homie Quan. And my boy, the only one. Maybach music. The boss, that's the boy there. Look at my girl, she just said, oh, he know about my man. This is not about rap. This is about realize your altitude power that sits within inside you. RAP. Sometimes in your young life, you may be on the other end. And I'm sure everybody has heard this addressed to you. You're nothing. You're going nowhere. And you are a failure. Well, if you don't hear anything I tell you this afternoon, hear this. Dust off your collar. Lean back. Lean back. And throw your hands up. And they stay there. Grab hold of this moment and switch your gears. You are like my boy, Tony the Tiger. I can only hold it that long because I don't what? I've been attempting to call Kellogg's and tell them to get rid of that fake food. Let me do it. That commercial going to reach from 60 seconds to what? A day. Forget about all your favorite television shows because it'll be just me doing Tony the Tiger. Stop. Sky's the limit is just for you. If it was for me coming from where I came from, it's for you too. One thing for sure, I don't care if you're 62, 72, 2 years old, 10 years old, guess what we all have in common? Human. We all want desires, we all want love. We all want kinship. We all want conversation. We all want to be together. I don't care how much we allow hate to get in the way. This is Gatorade, not haterade. It comes to mind. You are a WINNER. Thank you, ma'am. She just purchased 2 of them. Have desire to win. 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 Winning. Have desire. Somebody say winning is not everything. It may not be everything, but it sure puts you on a plateau of feeling good. And let me tell you, even though winning is hard work. It's not going to come up to you and knock on your door and say, hey, I'm here. You got to work for it. You got to get on your grind. You got to put in that time. You got to be willing. You got to fight through the tears. Matter of fact, your granddaughter that's in the IB program at Hillsborough High School right now, I know about it. recently married. The wife I was married to, her daughter was at Hillsborough in the IP program. She put in hard work. Now she's walking around here making what? 6 figures. She graduated from Howard University in 2013, almost at the top of class, because she worked. She put in it. You got to work to be a winner. It don't come easy. You got to pay the price. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kyrie Leonard, my personal hero, Muhammad Ali, my mentor, Frederick Douglass. Let me pause. For the last 10 years, I've been traveling the country portraying Frederick Douglass. I looked in the mirror in 2009, I heard Frederick 3 times. Because I was obedient, I get to travel all over the United States. I could have said, man, you got the wrong one. Go to the next one. When opportunity comes to your door, don't shy away from it. I hear people say, Lord, why you pick me? Don't question it. Take it. You were born for a reason. Know your reasons and then go with it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm coming out the closet. I enjoy portraying Frederick Douglass. Not because of the money, but I enjoy it. Why? Because I get to teach so many people about one of our great leaders. We wouldn't be free if it wasn't for him walking in that White House, having a talk with that 6'4" figure by the name of Abraham Lincoln and say, I put on 3 topics. 1, freedom for my people. 2, for black men to serve in the Civil War. And 3, freedom for my ladies. Send that to the hashtag #MeToo movement. A black man fought for the freedom of women in this country. Now you riding on it. Matter of fact, you ain't riding on it. You what? Surfing on it. I know my time is getting short. Anybody know where the richest place on earth is at? The cemetery. And unfortunately, we're in an era right now where a lot of young brothers are winding up in that cemetery. They're not even getting a chance to smell themselves. They're not getting a chance to understand that they were born for a reason before they realize they're in a casket. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been to 10 funerals of young brothers. Can you imagine standing over a 16-year-old with a hole right here in his head because they couldn't patch it up? And I just spoke with that young man a week before, and he hugged me. Mr. D, I'm going to get it together. Now he's home. Too many of us are going and leaving at an early age. That's wrong. So we got to do what? We got to win. We got to win. Everybody repeat after me. We got to win. We got to win. Say it like you mean it. Your greatness, your prosperous future awaits you. Don't disappoint you. Forget about everybody else. Don't disappoint you so when you get in the future, you're speaking this. If I woulda, shoulda, coulda. That's the #1 song in the world. Forget about the Bible, but the #1 song is If I Woulda, Shoulda, Coulda. Don't be Rip Van Winkle, going to sleep for 50 years and waking up and saying, duh, what happened? Because it's too late. Every day you get a chance to wake up, stay on your grind. Everybody is cool, but don't be a fool. As I get ready to shut down, can I have everybody stand up, please? I want everybody to stand up, and I would love for you all to sound off. I want the roof to come off this building. The roof is on fire. We don't need no one. Miss Dennis, I am not guilty. Just call me, what's my boy name with the OJ trial? Johnny Cochran. If it don't fit, you must have quit. All right, here we go. Please repeat after me, and I'll be out your way. I am of greatness. Born to conquer. I will not waste me. Definitely. I will prosper. I have a heart of a champion. My pain increases to gain. Move to the side. Because I'm coming through.
before I break you, I'm going to break you for about 10 minutes. Just want to see if we have any Q&A. We got any questions for Mr. Dowridge while he's here? Yes, ma'am.
What grade did you retire at?
I was a sergeant, P5. When I got out, matter of fact, I have 2 honorable discharges and I'm a disabled vet.
Question over here, yes, sir.
What about your mom?
My mother, Elizabeth Taylor, that's her name. She is still living, but unfortunately our relationship is stained.
Oh.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I still love her. Why do I love her so much? She got me here.
Amen. Like, I know you say you're like the principal at the
Or the dean.
Yeah.
I love you, girl. And I'm not being facetious. You know, I did, you know. Especially the people that I ran into. But anyway, that's a different story.
Any other questions?
Is there any way, like, video of this, like, you recording, like, any way to find it?
Can we what?
Can we, like,
Yeah, no doubt. Yes, sir.
Where can you find the
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I gotta take it, process it, and maybe we can connect.
Yeah,
See how we get
everybody the
everybody.
information.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any other questions for Mr. Dowridge? Yes.
What is the hardest challenge you've ever overcome?
Me?
First, if you don't mind answering.
No. It was me and the challenges that were set before me previous. Because as I made that, like I said, 30 years ago, I decided to make a change. Well, it wasn't that easy. It wasn't like I woke up January 1, 1990, I'm a changed man. You know, I had quite a few setbacks. You see what I'm saying? Going back. But the beautiful thing of it is, all those who had got into my head on positive, it was starting to take hold. So, yes, I was able to overcome those challenges. And just thinking about my great-grandmother, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional, but, you know, she was the pinnacle of my life. You can.
Take your time.
Do you have any other products like DVDs or tapes that you can listen to?
Yes, I have books and DVDs out on the table.
Okay.
I think I saw a hand over here.
It's a one-man show. It's an evening with Frederick Douglass. And just to let you know, I do travel. And I want to give a shout out to Donald Trump 2 years ago when he stated that he saw Frederick Douglass walking down the street. My phone rang repeatedly off the hook, so I want to thank him for that. But yeah, I do travel with Frederick Douglass, and if anybody is wanting to see Frederick Douglass or travel to your town, let's talk, because guess what? This right here is 365, not just Juneteenth and Black History Month. Yes, sir.
Where was say you in that middle of nowhere?
I'm sorry?
How do you get through your obstacles? How do you say you got that man? How do you get through that?
That's a good question. How do I get through my obstacles? First and foremost, my knees get dirty. That means I pray. All right? Second of all, I am surrounded by people who have my interests at heart, so I tune in. Matter of fact, this young lady here is one of them. I tune in. And I do have people that when things are getting a little wacky for me, I do man up, bow down, and I go talk to them. You know, I drop my pride and I go talk to them, because pride pride comes before the fall. So have people around you that you can confide in, that you can talk to help you stand tall. Okay? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, homie, those streets don't play.
Okay, we have a question over here.
So when what happened, what happened to you, that was like the big like switch that made you change?
No. That was like a bump in the road. Like I said, I didn't start changing until 1989. And just to let you know, in 1989, I was already the first black manager at the United States Post Office in Tampa. But I was still out there doing me. But the change really didn't come until 1989, when I decided I had enough. People can talk to you till they're blue in the face, but if you're not ready, they just blowing smoke. But I had to be ready, and that's what I was doing. Besides her, there's been many people that have come to my aid to help me. And believe it or not, what I used to do, I used to make a list of a lot of people, and somewhere in my files, I still have that list. I got like over 200 names, and some of those people are dead and gone. But those people came along sometime in my life. They were there just for a season.
Yeah.
To put a word in me, to help me. Alright, so, and matter of fact, there was a bum. I was walking down the street one day and a bum came up and bumped me. He had a bottle, open bottle and everything. He whispered in my ears. He said, man, God just told me to come by and tell you, don't worry, it's going to be alright. If that man walked in this door right now, I couldn't tell you who he was. So it was a season. So those type of people, those were the ones that poured in me to make sure that my glass is at least 3/4 full. Did that help? Yes, sir.
And what's your motivation?
What's my motivation? This is my motivation. This is a passion. This is a love for me. I don't play with this. I eat, sleep, and drink this. If I can be in front of people, inspiring them and motivating them, that's what I live for now. That's my 24/7 high right now. You feel me? That's all I live for. Yeah, I got my kids, my grandson, my granddaughter, my lady, and blah, blah, blah. But, dude, this is it. You see what I'm saying? I live for this. All right? Yes, sir.
After, is it alright if I can get a copy on your books or something like that?
Sure. I have them for sale out there on the table. All right?
We have any other questions?
Oh, can I say this?
Absolutely.
I did give Ms. Dennis some bookmarkers and oh, you got them already? True that, true that. And just to let you know, forgive me if they are cut kind of sideways and crooked, but believe it or not, they were done back in 1998. 15 and 16-year-olds, I had 7 of them working with me. Right to this day, they're all successful in their adult life.
Any other questions?
I just want to say I'm really blessed with Dowridge. And if anybody wanted to hear him speak, Frederick Douglass, you know, we can study all this and we think we know as much, but he brings that character to life, especially for you young people, to show you the courage back then that we standing on their shoulders. So, Don, I'm blessed today. I've been knowing you a long time.
Yes, ma'am.
And you made me so happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Can you do me a favor? Can you stand up? What's your name? Yeah, she tried to look where she was like, me. Like, you, yes.
Aaron Rankin.
And
Aaron Rankin.
Aaron Rankin?
Yes.
Okay. And let's have you stand up. She tried to do it. Your name? Trevion? Okay, Aaron, Trevion, you were our first 2 volunteers. Questions? Anything you want from Mr. Dowridge, and I got you on that, okay? Some of you go outside. Also, we have Ms. Ironetta Dennis, and some of our other volunteers is volunteering to purchase $10 for students who are interested. So a round of applause for Ms. Dennis. We have one last question. Okay, all right, and we have another, so if you all are interested, if you go out and take a left, and you'll see Mr. Dowridge's table out there. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to, it's 2:01, let me break you for 10 minutes to 2:11. At that time, I want to bring you all back in here because we're going to have a couple of things that we finished off the day. I will ask you, please, if you do me a favor, everything that you brought in, that you have absorbed and has gotten inside and has given you a little bit of energy, your containers, your cans, if you all wouldn't mind bringing those out here and throwing those away for me, and that just means that's less for me to have to do because I'm making you clean up. So let's get back here and hold on 1 second before everybody gets moving, 1 second. Okay. Okay, all right, so we have a recycle plan. Do you want them to keep that here or just bring it back? Okay, all right, we'll come around and pick it up. And then one last thing.
Hey, can I get your attention, please? Can I get your attention? Can I get everybody, I'm talking about with your pupils, to look at me. Pupils, to look at me. Because I'm getting ready to say something that's deep. Alright? I love each and every one of you all, just like you are my grandchildren. I pray that you will grow to love yourself. Issues will never, ever, ever, ever see you again. Thank you.
All right, again, this is Dowridge Jr., everybody. Thank you very much. We'll take a little break here. 2:15, let's see you back in the room at 2:15. Take a break until then. We'll see you.